And we're back. And I think something else is going on around here. Yep, there we go. Tadashi. I'm gonna get my sister. Don't underestimate the Yakuza boy. What do you think you'll accomplish on your lonesome? Rescuing my sister, that's what. I know I can do it. Tadashi. Damn that boy, jumping the gun like that. He'll get his ass kicked on his own. Best go to the Takasu family office down Theater Alley and reel the kid in. Keep a hold on the damn kid. God damn, that's kind of a big deal. One of my favorite dialogue things is the way that they remind you exactly what's going on, so even if it's really strange to say in this context, he'll like repeat the directions to where we're going. In the middle of the thing. Yeah, I did say Theater Alley, which is definitely a thing I remember the location of. It's not square. Chichifuku. Theater. Okay, Theater Alley is this place with some restaurants that I have not visited yet this game. Partly because it looks like on the map there aren't any restaurants there. So they don't exist yet, or they stopped existing. I don't know. The ebb and flow of Yakuza businesses is all over the place. No, 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 no. Why do you gotta be exactly where I'm going, you prick? Dick bagel? I hope I trigger a cutscene while I'm over here. Fuck. Cool, let's do a chase scene, buddy. Can't wait. Or he could lose me, what the fuck? Oi! There he is. Ow! Well, that didn't go well. You really didn't think this through very well, did he? Well, you had your kick the dog moments, now I'm just justified in murdering you all. I'm getting real sick of your loud mouth, Squirt. I told you I don't know no Akiko, now scram. I hate you. I hate all of you. Hey now, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Like you? If you got a problem, old timer, I'm all ears. Waste of breath. Some folks just can't see straight till you knock some sense into them. What was that sound? It's just not what I expect him to sound like. Sup? He's dead. What a ridiculous move. It got more insane, honestly. Thank you. Oh, there's no one here. Who the hell goddamn are you anyway? Fucking broke my fucking nose. Sorry, big guy. Tadashi, you can't take on all your problems alone. That ain't courage, that's called being reckless. Like, you know, shooting 20 people. There's times when a man's gotta fight, but when he does, he better not lose. You understand me, boy? Yes, sir. In case you forgot, Tadashi, I got a sister too. I know. When I was 12 years old, my pa and ma died, and me and Yasuko wound up with some relatives. Uh-huh. I say relatives, but we're talking like 8 times removed. They took us in, treated us great, not like what happened to you guys. There's no moral to the story, I just wanted to make you feel bad about how other people had way better lives. But we both felt like we were imposed on them. Nothing either of us could do to quit feeling that way. So I left. I took Yasuko with me. Then what happened? I was just a kid, so I couldn't get an honest job. but we did whatever we had to stay together. Little Yasuko even cooked for the two of us. Was it hard? Not so long as I had my sister smiling beside me. But one time, Yasuko got real sick. Oh no. Runaways don't get health insurance. Would have cost an arm and a leg for surgery in a hospital room. We were barely surviving. Couldn't get a loan. I got desperate. Started walking the streets, picking fights with anyone over nothing. Being in a street fight was the only time I felt like I could just forget about it, everything else. Till one day, I picked a fight with the wrong guy. This man who's old enough to be my dad just up and beat the crap out of me. I started crying, thinking how pathetic and miserable I was. Was that the man who helped you? You guessed it. That was Sasae's son, the man I owe my life to. He saw me crying, and he said, "Why are you so sad?" Me, the kid who tried to kick his ass. I wound up spilling my guts about me and Yasuko, blubbering about her illness. And what did he do? He said to me, "You've come a long way, boy. Fought hard on your own." And then he took care of everything, getting Yasuko into the hospital, even paying for her surgery. Wow. All that happened to you? When I first met you, you reminded me of me. And that's why you helped me? Yep. It was my turn to pay that kindness forward. You want to help your sister, Tadashi? Whatever it takes? Uh-huh. Whatever it takes. I'm scared, but nobody's gonna stop me. Not even you. Then stay out of trouble, alright? From here on, I got your back. I'm gonna see you reunited with your sister. From now on, this whole time, no one's stopped me yet. Not loan sharks, not the Yakuza, not the cops, so breathe easy. Okay. Thank you, Uncle Suzuki. Oh, he also doesn't know your name. It's Saejima. My real name. It's Taiga Saejima. Oh, fuck, you're like a mass murderer. You're gonna go after my sister? What have I done? Oh. Thank you, Uncle Taiga. And, I'm sorry I ran off like that. It was stupid. No sweat. Just goes to show how much you miss your sister. Come on, buddy. Let's get a move on. We're gonna save your sister. Yes, sir. This is the power of side quests when done well, which I think they might have felt a particular pressure to do in this game. Like in any side quest where your character has agency, it's going to in some way inform on their character. And maybe they have all been informing on my character when I'm Kiryu like all the time, but I'm just so used to him that he's just like a base level. So I just take Kiryu for granted at this point and don't really think about characterization as aggressively and frequently because he's so established at this point. But in this game, we're playing as multiple new characters, and so you kind of got to figure out what the fuck makes them tick and who they're like. And it looks like they have reactions to various quests in general, but one of their strong points definitely seems to be the fact that each character seems to have like a side quest chain that, frankly, given that they don't have that many side quests, it takes up like a third of all of their side quests just in one chain with one storyline. But that's the one that seems to reveal the most about who they are as a person. And as a result, you actually get a bunch of details filled in that you wouldn't necessarily fully get over the course of the main story, where it's more left open to interpretation or not, or just kind of not said in some cases. Like we know that our goal is to encounter our boss again, but having in this side chain, not only did we just get this backstory about our boss, but the previous quest, well, 2 quests ago in this chain, was the one where we met one of our previous family members, and how the thing that we did affected them. And so like there's a lot of texture here that comes from these side quests, and it's actually them done pretty well. Just thought I'd point that out. And what's good about that, because obviously I've been ragging a bit on this game and its writing, because it mostly just because Akiyama is a nightmare of a character. And it's one thing when a character is just a shitty person, like Walter White, and it's on purpose. It's another thing when the writer is, you can just hear the writer cheering the character on, and they seem to like sign off on a lot of the shitty, sleazy personality traits. You're like, oh no, he didn't really necessarily know he was writing a villain here, but he is. But no, the fact that they handle the side quests this way, though, is a really smart way of handling just how many characters there are and how short each one is. It characterizes them a lot better, which in Akiyama's case further colored in how much I was concerned about him as a person. In this one, we're kind of doing the opposite direction, which we're getting context and personal codes and stuff like that for the guy that, you know, is introduced as a mass murderer. Like, that's like the first thing he does, which is rough. Also, I have gone back and I did see that, yeah, like, did I mention this already? The I think it was Yakuza 0 actually featured Saejima. So Saejima, I've met him before a few years ago, in that it showed the cutscene, not only the cutscene of him meeting Majima in that room, but also of him holding a bunch of guns, including one in his mouth, hilariously. I'm a little surprised I forgot such a ridiculous visual, but I guess there was just like a bit less context for it because I didn't know the character at the time, and it's also been years since Yakuza 0 came out, so it slipped my mind a bit. But yeah, they actually used that cutscene, that exact cutscene in that game as a flashback to a flashback. Essentially, it's even all sepia toned, which is funny because the layers there. Like, when do you choose to sepia tone something? I'm not sure. Like, it was a flashback it was originally a flashback in the game it was in, and it wasn't sepia toned then. Who are you? We got a business with the patriarch of the Takasu family. Get him out here. Our boss doesn't talk to fuckwits, least of all dead ones. Huh? I see you've chosen death. You said the D word. Is that a knife? Thank you. Oh, I missed the hell out of him. There you go. Get that knife. Stab knife. You feeling alright, buddy? You like that? It's kind of comical how ineffective, like how not very good real weapons can feel sometimes. I can just total somebody with my hands, but a knife will actually be surprisingly slow progress, both on the damage and the heat meter. Desk. Often the best thing I can say is that it probably pierces defenses. Is probably the point of it. Sup? On my Italian leather sofa. What's all the commotion? You two, what business do you have with me? So you're Takasu. My sister. Give me back my sister. I beg your pardon? Please, sir, leave this to me. Get behind me, Tadashi. I don't know what you want, but don't think you can smash up a Yakuza office and waltz right on out again. Don't worry, I ain't waltzing nowhere. Oh, we're doing this. Okay. Round 2. Fight! Oh, you're pretty sharply dressed. One might say that this fuse is lit. No one can stop me. I'm too powerful. Can I pick up the desks? I don't think I can. When were you born? You're the horse? Damn, that hurts. Who the hell even are you? Kasu-san. This young man is named Tadashi. He'd like a word with you, so please give him a second of your time. My sister! Akiko is here somewhere. Let her go! So you're Akiko's... Stop! Was she being treated well the whole time? Is that the takeaway? What? Akiko? Don't say anything bad to Uncle Tatsuya. Akiko? Tadashi? Tadashi, is that you? Akiko. She actually get rescued the whole time? I was taking note that Takasu was presented as a vaguely sympathetic looking character model. Because they just heavily characterized characters with their appearances in this game. It's like, wait a minute, why does this guy just look like a schlubby dad? And not like the money lender kind of like sleazeball type. I see. It looks like we got more than a few wires crossed. Sorry for coming in full tilt like that without knowing the whole story. I'm sorry too. Not at all. It's really that loan shark Tadokoro's fault anyway. Besides, my men, especially Fuse, probably, can stand to learn there's always a bigger fish. I'm laughing because my concussion has altered my state of thought. That's good of you to say. So you're Tadashi-kun, hmm? That's me. I should have introduced myself earlier. I've been taking care of your sister as her adoptive parent. My name is Tatsuya Takashi. And I am Akiko's little brother, Tadashi Inoue. I'm in 4th grade. No, you're homeless. Tadashi, sit down. Oh, sorry, sis. When Uncle Tatsuya took me in, I knew you'd be worried about me, so I wrote you a letter. But our real uncle said you ran away. I was worried sick. I looked for you everywhere. Oh my god, this was entirely a misunderstanding. She was fine. She was fine the entire time, and I did all of this because we just didn't know where she was. I'm sorry, but I was so worried about you. I know. You went through a lot of trouble for me. It's not like I'm mad or anything. Oh, yeah. The big guy here is Taiga Saijima. Don't say that out loud. I met him in Kamurocho, and he's been looking out for me. The mass murderer? Oh, what are we doing here? Thank you, Saijima-san. I appreciate you helping my brother. You have 10 seconds before I report you to the police that are swarming this entire area because you can only do this quest during the chapter where everybody is after him because he's a mass murderer that escaped an Okinawan black site. Seriously, you're the only reason I get to see my sister again. Thanks for everything. Just couldn't turn my back on a kid on trouble, that's all. Did nothing, so you can ease up on the thanks. Making me embarrassed here. If you don't mind my asking, why'd you wind up adopting Akiko anyway? It pains me to say this, but my wife and I have not been blessed with children of our own. We tried adoption, but my business being what it is, it never got off the ground. We had just given up on ever having a child. Then one day, I had to stop by the office of this stingy loan shark named Tadokoro, and that's when I saw Akiko-chan. That's when I saw how that fiend was treating her. My wife and I agreed we should take her in and raise her as our own. Now you're happy living here, little lady? When I heard he was Yakuza, I was scared at first, but Uncle and Auntie are both so kind. They really do treat me like their daughter. It's unfortunate that I'm gonna tragically see them die at the age of 25, probably, because of, you know, the Yakuza. Jesus Christ. Akiko. What do you say, Tadashi-kun? Would you let me adopt you too? That way you could live with Akiko-chan. After all, I've been thinking I'd like to have an heir. Uncle Tatsuya? This is misogynist as fuck. I was your first and I'm older. Siblings shouldn't have to live apart. If that's alright with you, wouldn't you join our family here? Just like... It's gotta be fucked up, right? Like, the whole, like, male heir thing, but like, one of you was already adopted and is already family, and the other one is a stranger, and you've known this person for a while, and they're supposed to be like loving and all that, but they're also like, yeah, fuck them though. You, stranger I'd like to adopt, would you like to be my heir to the company? Also, oh god, the Yakuza heir, this story is them being brought into a crime family, not just like as an adopted kid with no additional strings attached, and maybe they can go off and do their own thing once they're older, but like potentially becoming the heir to Yakuza family. Like, if this franchise goes long enough, is Tadashi gonna be like a boss fight in Yakuza 12 or some shit? What do you think, Tadashi? Takasu-san's offer is loads better than living on the streets or with your uncle, ain't it? Tadashi? I'm sorry. Do you mind if I ask why not? All the things I just said, maybe. Takasu-san, it's so nice of you to let me live with my sister again, and I love the idea of being a family. But if I come live here with you, it'd be like I'm still running away. What? No, don't go back to an abusive family out of some fucking weird moral thing about how, like, I'm not gonna run away like a coward. I'm gonna stand up and re-enter that abusive family that I ran away from for real purposes. Jesus. It'd be letting our relatives in the country get away with what they did to us. Saejima-san taught me a man doesn't run away. No! This is why you don't listen to mass murderers for moral advice. Jesus Christ. He stands his ground and fights back. So I'm going back to the country house. And once I can support myself, I'll come back to Kamurocho for my sister. Just, Jesus Christ, just join this family. Wait, go to school. Wait until you're old enough to even get a job. Then worry about supporting yourself, and then you can help your sister and so on. Also, your sister can get a job sooner than you. She's older. The fuck? What are all these social dynamics? This is a fucking nightmare. Tadashi, you're a fucking clown. You took every wrong lesson. Is this what I did to my pupil? Jesus Christ. And when I grow up, I'll be oh no, he's gonna be a cop. That's the worst news so far. No. I'll be a police officer. Someone who helps people in trouble. That's not what they do. I'll be strong, just like Saejima-san, and enforce the power of the state over those below it. The majority of my arrests will be minor infractions for things that basically shouldn't be crimes, but will ruin lives nonetheless. So I don't want to be here anymore. This entire resolution is so much worse. It's like, oh, we're gonna punch the Yakuza boss to get your sister back. It's like, aha, plot twist. It's not what you think it is, which is like basic quality side quest writing, is to have it not just be what you said it was at the beginning, because then it's just boring. But every twist so far is making it worse. Oh my god. No. No, that's just fine. So you want to be a police officer and help people? Well, I think you'd make a fine policeman, Tadashi. I understand completely. But Akiko is still your sister, so please come by to see her whenever you like, anytime at all. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Tadashi. I'm sorry, sis. No. I'm glad. No. Everyone's wrong in this room. Everyone at the same time is wrong. You've really grown up since I last saw you by being a pickpocket on the streets. It's going great. Sure about this, Tadashi? This is your chance to live with your sister again. Also, nothing you've said has made sense at all. What's wrong with the writer of this game? It's a new writer, right? Like, I feel like something... I don't think I've ever been this distressed consistently by quests in a Yakuza game until now. And I've played games that were written before and after this game, so... yeah, I feel like something specific is going on with the writing of this game exactly, and their bizarre morality, and it's always been a little weird because it's a game where the Yakuza are the good guys, and it like romanticizes a crime family that in a way that's like, it's like, yeah, there are like notes about how surprisingly good things the Yakuza have done over the years or whatever, but like they're not like actually good. Like, let's not fucking like over exaggerate here. But this game in specific, I'm like, what's happening? Are we okay? What the oh my god. I'm sure. At least I know she's happy. And besides, even if we're living miles apart, we'll still be family. Ain't nothing to whimper about. There's so many things to whimper about. You've been hanging around me a little too much, kid. Starting to sound like me. That's bad. He's gonna spend 25 years in jail, like you did. These are bad footsteps to follow. Oh my goodness. Oh god. This might be the most worrying character for you to have like a parenting arc with, where someone takes after you, because not a great template so far, man. You got a problem with that? So many. Well, I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail. Leaving already, big guy? You ought to stay here a while, Tadashi. Like, for like 10 years. Please. You finally found your sister. Spend some time with her. Oh, and Takasu-san, take good care of these two. Absolutely. I'll make sure they're both happy and healthy. Let's just ignore all the part about him not staying with you, because, oh god. I thought the crime family part was concerning, but it got worse somehow. They're taking every wrong lesson. Hey, Uncle Taiga. This is really special to me, so I want you to have it. Why do you have that? The seal of the dragon? Thanks, kid. I'll take good care of it. And thank you, Uncle Taiga, for everything. You know what? I'm glad we met too. You helped me remember something real important. Everyone lies to you, all the time. And you're gonna end up doing a death match with blades and stuff for no reason. Because the guy that you're doing in the first place doesn't even have what you want. Alright, be seeing ya. Look after your sister now. What I learned today is that most problems could be solved by putting up fucking flyers, you jackass. They just had to put up flyers this whole time. Have you seen this girl? Call this number. It would have been done, like, immediately. Clamor was so small. No, it's because they thought that he had her still, but she's... what a mess. Suppose that's the last I'll see. I mean, they needed to put flyers up for the other kid. I guess because they thought he was in a different region, though. But, like, surely if they know that he knew that she was taken here, then he would probably come here if he ran away. Put up flyers for Tadashi, and then, skip the whole thing. It'd be solved before I ever met him. Suppose that's the last I'll see of Tadashi. The old hideout sure won't feel the same without him. Grow up strong, kid. Da-da-da-da to 10k. Woo! Was that not enough for a level? Oh, it's anticlimactic a little bit. Well, this is a horrifying start to the session. Oh my goodness. No. It's 13 out of 13. Oops. I don't see any more marks. And that was the end of the storyline, so I'm inclined to believe it. So let's go face Majima, which I predict to be the end of the campaign. Both because I almost expect a structure where Majima is at the end of every campaign. Just because we have a trend of 2 so far. Damn, the police better lay low. Oh, that guy. Okay. Really? You're gonna do this to me, huh? I guess I should go try to turn my trash in, if for no other reason than because I probably finally can. And I haven't done it yet. Since the beginning. Because they locked the manhole. For some reason. Those weirdos. Did I try to finish the weird mining storyline? Maybe. Yeah, that was like it even was like a storyline. I finally have access to this place again. Maybe we'll be here a bit longer. But I additionally expect it to be the end of the campaign because what's it called? The Millennium Tower tends to be a bit of a climax when it do show up. Will you just praise all of them? 3,400 points! It sounds like a big number, but I don't remember what this stuff's good for. That's all of it, I assume, right? Yep. The Green Store. What a lovely fellow. Trash, trash, trash. Ooh, stats. Oh my goodness, 48,000? How long do they expect me to farm? That's just kind of annoying. Like, you could do it, you could just run around town and grab trash all day, although the fucking police are kind of gonna be a problem with that. So you could only actively farm during the chapter with no police in it, where you couldn't go in the sewer. And now that I can go in the sewer, there's police everywhere, which makes it actively a problem to run around and grab all the spawn points I know over and over again. So, But also, even if I could, looking at how much I just got and how long it would take to get 48,000, I don't think I'm gonna get the Dragon Flag just fucking call me crazy. Wow, a large blow-up doll. What an honor. Shit, it's just crafting materials. That's the only piece of equipment, and it's super expensive. Well, this is disappointing. I'm not going to buy anything, apparently. That's a bummer. It overflows with awesome presents. Yeah, I think Eye the Dragon and Seal the Dragon are both crafting items. Let's head on back over here. Is there a save point here? Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to save first in case it gets weirdly hard or something and actually defeats me, and then it makes me load back to before I did that whole quest just now. No dice. Alright, hopefully I can remember what to do that's next. Not even my old reliable could put a dent in them rocks, so we'll have to find a stronger pickaxe somewhere else. She read how to make one in a book about 10 years back. How is it made again? Well, what I can give you is a strong-looking metal I found the other day digging. Maybe you can do something with it. A block of super alloy. Bet I could make one if I fit. Bet I could make one if I fit it with some kind of rod-looking thing for a handle. You might find a chunk of wood, ash, lying around somewhere. Alright, you speak in item descriptions. But then you'll have to connect the two. I remember hearing about some kind of weapon shop in Kamurocho. So yeah, we gotta go craft a weapon. Okay, can I go to the other place? Is there more there? It even warns you there's nothing new there. Okay. So it looks like I actually capped out the story up until when you get this thing crafted. But I hadn't talked to him one more time, so I didn't know that I happened to have hit the dead end. That's kind of a little reassuring, just hearing that, like, oh, I had actually completely capped out at doing this. There was no more to do. The weapon shop. Does going south help me get there? So now I know that, even though I couldn't get back in here and it was frustrating, and trying to find out how to get back in here was eating up time in the playthrough and all that, the act of trying to get back in here, it didn't matter that I couldn't get back in here, because I just so happened to have finished the first arc and had to go craft something anyway. Although I guess I might have been able to do that anyway. It might have been possible to finish crafting it despite the fact that it wasn't done yet. Huh. I think this is the right street. I think if I go north from here, somewhere I'll find the weapon shop guy. But unfortunately, I don't really remember where he is. There's like that one hanging van in a parking lot somewhere. Is on the map? This would be a nice thing to have on the map. Club Shine, Club Asia, Kyushu #1 star. Karaoke, Shogi, Le Marche. Fuck it, let's go to karaoke. And then maybe I'll just look up where the weapon shop is, because searching for it is pointless to do. No one benefits from that. Fuck. Is that the karaoke place right in front of me? No, that's Shogi. Karaoke's past that. Shit. This police mechanic. Delete it, please. Just not... I don't like it. I don't know if anyone would like it, really. I get it, you're a wanted man, but... I don't know. Like, I've played games like Pathologic that incorporate interesting... Like, this kind of thing could be interestingly incorporated into the overworld and becomes like an... Ah, fuck. It becomes like a mechanic that's like a new resource to manage, another bar to worry about, or another, when you're on your way doing these interesting tasks from place to place, it becomes another thing to juggle. But Yakuza's just kind of not that kind of game, you know? Which is not to say it's not allowed to do interesting mechanics, but I don't think this is really interesting. I think it's more or less acceptable to just remind us every now and then that, like, oh yeah, the police are after you. And then have like story missions where the police come after you here and there while you're trying to do other things. Like, just kind of have it come up every now and then. But having the overworld actively obstruct you all the time from going places. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm going this way. I don't know if anyone's like, yeah, that's my favorite part of Yakuza 4. It was so interesting. The risk-reward mechanics they had me manage. It's like, oh, the open world got less convenient to navigate, is all it really does. Singing just ain't my thing? No, that's even worse. How could you? Saejima doesn't sing. Saejima, you're dead to me. You're as dead to me as all those people you murdered. Where is that parking lot? Fuck. Don't want to play the chasing game. Oh, there's another one. Cool. The police better lay low. Cool, somehow they both lost me at the same time. I don't know how that happened. This is not the parking lot, this is a very different lot. Any sparkles? Nope, I'm gonna double check where the weapon guy is. Is he listed, by the way? In this part? Ooh, Kamiyama Works, right? I think Kamiyama Works is right. So he's in the Mushroom Alley. Ah. So I should have just taken the fucking taxi. Damn it. Well, I got distracted by the promise of karaoke, which was ripped from my jowls. I don't fucking... Oh. Oh, just trash. Cylindrical garbage. What is that, my argument? Oh, hey. Why not? Yeah, there are games where navigation is a core mechanic. And I just don't think that's what Yakuza is. And I think a lot of players will be like, oh god damn it, if you take what's mostly an open world, go do all the quests and hang out and do whatever you want, man, kind of game, and then be like, and now there's an annoying navigation mechanic that blocks you from doing that, and you can't get rid of it. And you're like, ah, fuck. I'll just beat everything, and I'll just play everything in the post game, I guess. Don't want to wait to the post game. If I'm gonna get any special abilities, I want to have them during the boss fights that matter, not just to collect them for funsies after I beat them already. Can't sell to strangers, huh? But I've met someone who just who looks just like you. What? Where? In Okinawa, actually. Oh. Are you perhaps Saejima-san? My brother told me about you. He said you were the reason he was able to escape. Then it's all right. Please, come by my shop anytime. Here, this is my new recipe. I want you to have it. Copy of Nationwide Dumpling Making Expose 2010. What? So, what'll it be today? View designs? Movie about a man who uses his fist to become an emperor? May give you designs for weapons. Hungry wolf gloves. Demon gauntlets of a base plus diamond bloody cloth. Okay. Sledgehammer. Make a hammer. You can make a toy hammer and an angry dragon hammer. Okay. The mail order katana. Can you imagine getting katana in the mail? I guess you can. Probably. Maybe not. Weapons. I don't know. Mod weapons? Repair, reload, view, buy equipment. Just... How do I just make some? How do I there's nothing here is make. Mod, repair, reload. View designs, buy designs. How do you make something? And I need to get an ash wood. Okay, well this is gonna take forever. I'm just gonna look up how the fuck this quest works, because otherwise I'll just spend an hour trying to troubleshoot what the hell's going on, because I don't understand these mechanics. Oh boy, I got news. So, the ash wood is in locker I-1. Minor problem. The lockers are shared across all characters, so Akiyama already has it, and I can't get it from him because I'm not Akiyama, and we don't have any kind of shared stash or anything. So that's good. As far as where the key was here, which would have been really convenient. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to craft here, key's right there, easy. But yeah, go back to an old episode and you'll find me finding it as Akiyama, so it's taken already. So now the only way to get this is to play baseball. It's the only other place it's at, is I have to play well enough at baseball. I have to score 2,000 points, and then I'll get the same item. That's the only other way, besides basically beating the game and getting to the, like, either a part where I have every character at once, or a part where it's just the post game or something. God damn it. This guy's oblivious and facing the wrong way. Why won't it let me go this way? This is trash. I'm just gonna say it. This is trash. What the fuck's up with why do half the cops chase me, and then I get hit by the chase minigame if they catch me, and the other cops just block an entire street magically with an invisible wall, even if they're not even looking in the right direction? Like, the least you could do is at least have like a line of cops as like a checkpoint, and at least then it's believable. It's one guy facing the wrong direction, and that's why I can't go that way? It's just fucking annoying. Man. Like, to some extent, you get the better experience if you're somebody who's just like, huh, fuck side stories, I'm just gonna go fight Majima immediately. Because, like, they actively fight you on the idea of playing the game anymore. Alright. We're here. Hello. I would like to play baseball. First round will be me figuring out how to play baseball again, because it's been a while. Chunk of wood maple, no. Oh, that was easy. Okay. So I need to play a normal game to get 2,000 points. Don't play too well, because I have to get a B, or I'll get the wrong thing. Shin guards might be nice. But yeah. Oh my god. Chunk of wood sacred. If I just walk up to this. This is the one where it... I don't really feel like reading it, to be honest. I think this is the one where you put a thing on a grid and then it tries to dodge you. I'll just do by doing. That's more fun than reading. What? Well, this is different. Yeah, the grid isn't there. Whoa. It's not inverted. So do I swing that reticle at the ball, basically? Hope I was too early. This is interesting. It's more intuitive than the weird grid thing game. Hard, though. Alright, depth perception might be a bit of a challenge here. I need 2,000? That was worth 30? It's my goal to hit all 5 spots. Oh god, you don't get any points if you hit the same thing again. Jesus. What the f... So do I just aim at the target? Or do I aim at the ball? Oh, I thought I had to aim at the ball. I just hold down a direction, basically. This is hard. It's the joystick is tension based. It doesn't stay where you put it. You have to hold it in a specific angle consistently. It's a super ultra mega combined points. Oh, what the fuck? This is hard. No! It's gone! No! That thing was really... That was hard. And then he threw a curveball. If it's like other ones, he also does the same throws and the same rotation every time. I eventually won the other versions of baseball and other games by just memorizing the sequence. Back when it was a weird grid that you had to like... Where it showed a baseball where it was going to go, but then it like dodged you. I would eventually just memorize it. Wow. New record. No, it's really bad. You said 2,000, not 200, right? Oh no. I have to do 10 times as well. Oh. Oh no. I'll give it one more try, and then there's a decent chance I'll be like, oh, okay, this is absurd. I'm never gonna get this. I give up. And then I'll go fight Majima, I guess. God, it's hard to judge. Normally you judge baseball in first person. I'm judging the timing based on a third person character. Seems a little backwards, honestly. When I get the special camera that says I did a good job, I don't believe it, honestly. I'm like, you're lying to me. Don't trick me. That target has to be like where all the points are. It's all about farming your 5 quick, low-scoring hits to then get the target to show up and then hitting it, I guess. And if you miss that, then you're just... it's not happening. These are just not very high-scoring swings. It's only 150 total. Don't miss. Oh, fuck. Fuck! You're a fastball. Put. This is so not happening. I'm halfway there, and I'm only 10% of the way to my goal. Less than. How many points is the tiny target worth? Listen, it's not my proudest moment. Just think we could have had karaoke. Instead we have baseball. I've been tricked. Ba-ba-da. Oh god. Oh my god. That's only worth 300 though, so I'm not gonna make it. But I got one. I don't have enough balls. I can't even get another target to show up in time, even if I nail every hit. It's always good to know several turns before it's over that you've already lost. Nope. Yeah, no. This isn't happening. It would take me, I think, hours to get good enough at this to get that. So I guess Pickaxe Guy can go fuck himself. Yeah. Bye. Oh my god, you didn't do this to me. I just realized how fucking annoying they were. Can I sneak it past them on this side? You. Oh wait, there's another staircase over here. Okay. I just thought like, oh god, they actually did it. They put the fucking cop right next to the hideout. So if you approach it from one side, you have to go all the way around a block. And I'm like, oh yeah, right, staircase. We got this other spot to go through. So my goal was to go to Old Man. There we go. We're late enough in the episode that I don't want to try to start the Majima stuff now. I'll do it next episode. So let's go visit Old Man. He's somewhere around here? Is he upstairs? And I'll go fight another boss and get a stat upgrade, which will help with the Majima fight. He's over here. Because I fought at least one boss, right? There hasn't been an increase since last time? Well, I mean, if there's not been an increase, then there's no one else. Huh. We're this late in the campaign, and they introduced this whole mechanic that you can invest money into and everything. But there's only been one boss fight that counts up until now? Huh. Weird. Alright, well. Guess I'll just call it quits a little early and come back next episode to do the story again. Whoops.